everyone, Shirley here. Right, this is my time now for the Christmas Craft Off 24 collaboration. This is November the 12th and I'm with Angela Kerr. I was quite worried about being with Angela because her work and her videos are fantastic, but excited as well. And Angela and I have festive fabric flips. Bit of a mouthful, but I picked fabric flips because I love using fabric and I love doing embroidery and I like printing onto fabric as well. So that's why I've picked that. But Rach and Bella, well, Rach has actually done everything for this collaboration along with Bella. Bella's her mum, and all the images for the digitals are fabulous, honestly. There's a few here to show you. Look, aren't they gorgeous? Absolutely stunning. But I printed those off and they're ready to use in my journal. Also, she's got lots of she does Friday Freebies. So she's got some freebies there for you. If you go and have a look on her Ko-fi, I'll put links down below for all of these things. But there are so many people in this collaboration. It's just amazing. I've got up to November the 8th so far with the videos. I've still got 9, 10 and 11 to actually look at. And I'll be doing that after I've done my video. As I said, mine's fabric flips and I've made a journal. And the journal was a book that I've gutted, and I printed off one of Rach's digi images and covered the front of the book, and I love it. I've made it all grungy. What I actually did was I printed with a cream fabric, and the cream fabric had, it was tea dyed. So it had lots of blotches on it, and it's come out really lovely. I'm happy with that. This was the first one I printed, and I wasn't happy with that at all because I did it in draft. And I thought, oh my goodness, that's no good. It looks awful. And there wasn't any splodges on this one, but that was the cream material there. And what I've actually done, I've also printed other bits of the digi images as well. I've printed off these lovely little girl and boys. Aren't they gorgeous? So that was just on white fabric. And what I've actually done is I've gone in and painted, watercoloured actually, just to highlight them because they were quite light. So I did that. And then these are some more of the digi papers, which I've printed onto fabric, as you can see. These are all printed onto the not onto the cream, but look at this one as well, isn't it gorgeous? So these are what I've used for my fabric flip. Right, let me get rid of this and bring the journal back in. I've not long done the inside of the journal, so there's nothing in there. The only thing that's in there really are the papers and the fabric flip. So I'm going to go through and look at the paper. Look at, there's that one. Love this one. You just had to put it in the book as well, but look at them. Aren't they stunning? Oh, I did do that. That was just a play around, and I had two die cuts on my desk, so I thought, oh, have a play around. This is Rach's, they're postal stamps, and they're in with the kit as well. Look at that, isn't it gorgeous? My oh my, just, oh, look at that. I can drool over these papers all day actually. Oh, that one as well. But anyway, let's get, oh, look at that, the toy soldiers. Love, love, love. Oh, okay, little boo-boo there. Put that page in upside down. Not sure how I did that, but No one's going to know. And I can probably cover it with something when I put ephemera. Right, this is my fabric flip. And I've made a pocket there and covered just red cardstock with one of the papers. This one here as well, that came out a bit light as well. So what I actually did, I went over again with the watercolour paints, and I also went in and did little doodles with the Perfect Pearls. Yeah, so I just did the berries with the Perfect Pearls. I hand stitched this onto the fabric flip so that it would make the pocket there, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But also, this is the fabric flip as well, another pocket, and I used the same image again. Aren't they lovely? But artistic license here, they were the colours that I went with, because again it was quite light and I wanted it to be a bit more vibrant and stand out, so I just went with my own colours. And this is the fabric that I've stitched 1, 2, 3, 4 fabrics together to make the flip. And then this page here, some die cuts I've put on there, and another digipaper over the top of that one. So that there is my and there. Now, I didn't realise when I did the flip that I'd lose most of the beautiful image there, but I'm not unhappy with it. I can still see it, and I'm not going to cover it, and I'm probably not going to put anything on that page, but we'll see. But anyway, there you go. Oh, this is the this is the tag here, and this is the what I've printed onto the fabric. So, oh no, that goes in there. So I'm going to leave that there a minute now, and let's get started, and I'll show you how I made the fabric. Right, first off, this is the size of it, the flip here. And what I actually did, I'm going to use this one for my back. That's my backing. And what I did with the other bits of fabric, I just cut off roughly about 2 inches. I didn't measure it really. And I cut strips off like this. And then I just went in, roughly measured it again, but this time measured it so that roughly the same size there. And I quite like that there, so I'm going to use that one. There we go. Now what you have to do is make sure that you have enough of your strips so that there's my backing, so that they fit the back in here, because we're going to stitch these together, these strips. So I'm probably going to have, let's have another, I thought I had enough, but I haven't. That one might be bigger, but it doesn't matter. Right, let's stitch these together. And if I bring this back in to show you, here, there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And I stitched them right sides together rather than the norm when you stitch something is, oh no, I didn't stitch them right sides together. The norm when you stitch something is right sides together, okay? Like that. But I didn't. This time round, I stitched them because I wanted the raggedy edge here. I wanted this raggedy edge there. So I stitched them wrong sides together. So that's how I did it. Right, I'm going to stitch these and I'll come back and show you what I did. Right, I'm back and I've stitched all my fabric pieces together. Excuse me. But what I did, and really take care, my iron was too hot and I went over the fabric with the iron too hot, and look what happened. And I've taken out the colour as well. So when you press it, please make sure that your iron's not too hot. Now I sewed these on wrong sides together, and what I did with my previous one, I opened the seams up with the iron. I pressed all the seams open, but with this one I'm not pressing the seams open. I'm going to leave them like that because I quite like them actually. Right, now this is my piece of fabric that I'm going to put over the top here. And with this one, what you're going to do, oh, and by the way, I actually did quarter of an inch seam allowances, but you can do what you want. This one, I'm going to do a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance, and I'm going to go down there, and up here. And then I'm going to trim it all off after I've stitched it. But this side here, I'm going to leave open. I'm not going to stitch this side at all. Right, I'll come back when I've stitched all round the 3 sides. Well, that took longer than expected. For some reason, my cotton kept breaking in the machine, but I think the cotton I'm using is a bit thicker, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I've stitched the 3 sides that I said. I've just cut at an angle across the corners and I've tidied it all up. And now you just turn it. It's not inside out, it's right side out. There you go. So that's the start of your flip. Yes, and I actually prefer this, as I said, with my one here, I pressed open all the seams, but with this one, I've left the seams going one way or the other, and you can just make them raggedy. Let me get a pin, and then I can... just pull out the corners here. You don't have to have it neat. It's only going to be a flip in your journal. It's not a bag that you've made or anything, but... And I'm not going to press this one now either. I'm going to leave it. I pressed the other one, but I'm just going to finger press it, and I'll press it later when I come to, but I'll put this one somewhere in the journal as well. There. So that is that's where it broke at the end there, and I didn't tie it off, but that'll be okay. There you go. Right, so that's the start, can you see there, of your fabric flip. It's that way actually. So what you're going to do, in your book somewhere, you're going to find a page, and then you're going to make sure that you can shut the book like that. So when you're happy with that, just eyeball it, and this is going to be your flip here. So what you're going to do you're going to, as I say, find a page that you want it to go on. Oh, no, I don't, let's put it on that page. I love that page. So what you're going to do, you're going to go like this. No, I'll put it on the page there. Doesn't matter because I'm not putting it in, but right. That's it. That's going to be your flip there. And that's going to be on the other side. Bearing in mind you'll press all these edges down, but I don't want to do it until I've cleaned my iron. So that can wait. There you go. When you've decided I might put it on there actually. Oh, I like that. Yes. There you go. And that's nice. Right, we're going to put it here. When you've decided where you want your flip to go and how this turnover is entirely up to you, how big you want the turnover, but for the flip. But bear in mind, as I said, that you can close the book. You don't want it to go right to this edge there and you can't close the book. Right, so I want it about there, like that. And as I say, I'll just finger press it for the minute. Now what you're going to do, you're going to find, there's your crease for you to work out how big that. I've got a ruler, how big that flip's going to be. And that's about, I'm going to say 4 3/8 there. So 4 3/8, what I've got, that is probably 11.5 centimetres there. Now you're going to get a piece of card. Doesn't matter what kind of card it is to put in, because it's going inside and then you're going to stitch down there and it's going to stay inside, but that gives it the that gives it the rigidity here, that it's stable, and every time you flip it, it's not going to collapse because there's nothing in the fabric. So we said 11.5 centimetres. I need my trimmer. Got a little one here, this will do. So 11.5 centimetres there. That's there. If I need to cut it off a little bit more, I will do. And this is going to be, I need a bigger ruler. What am I like? Oh. Right, this is going to be 7 inches. So I'm going to do it just under the 7 inches. There's 7 inches. I'm going to come just under. Whoops. More haste, less speed. There you go. Like that. Oh, there you go. No, a tiny little bit more I want off. Let's see. That looks about right. So that's going to be, that's 6 3/4 now. And 17 centimetres roughly. Bear in mind that your flips, that's 4.5, just over, that's 11.5. Bear in mind that you'll just measure yours, whatever it is, that however big you make the flip. But that's perfect for me there. Right, happy bunny with that. Can you see here that I stitched my fabrics flip down? But because I'm having problems with my machine, I'm not going to stitch this down. I'm going to glue it down. So because I'm not stitching, I'm going to have to glue shut the opening, whereas on my other one I stitched it. So there you go. Simple enough. So if you don't, you could actually glue all of this if you wanted to. You didn't have to stitch it as I've done, but that's the opening closed. So where were we going to put it? Let me have a look. Let me see. It was where the snow globe was, I think. Now where's the snow globe? Oh. Oh well, you're getting a good look at all the papers, aren't you? Well, that's strange. Can't see it. What's a daisy? There she is. I knew I had it there. Right. So your flip's going to come over there. You've got your nice bit of card in there to keep it sturdy. I'm going to turn it round this way because what I'm going to do is glue this down now, whereas as I said the other one we stitched it, but this one's going to be glued down, and if it needs to be stitched afterwards I'll do it, but I don't think so. Oops. Fabric. So just put wodges of glue down there. This isn't a fabric glue, but it's fine. It's got 2 layers of fabric, so it's not going to harm. And I don't really, as I say, want to muck around with the sewing machine again because it's quite a thick cotton. It's a very variegated cotton that I've got in there, and for some reason it's not liking it, and it keeps all rackety edges there, and it keeps breaking on me. So there you go. Right, let's get this fairly even there. And as I said, on the other one I stitched it, but because of the machine I'm not going to. What I am going to do now though is put a tiny bit of glue here so that that doesn't keep there. I'm not sure how long this video is going on for, and Rach did ask us not to go on for too long. So right, so that's glued on there. Turn it over, and there's your flip, And there's the glue seeping out, but that doesn't matter, that'll dry quick enough. Now this here, whoops, make sure that, there you go. See, I pressed that, but I want to, I'll give it a press in a minute. And then, there you go. Let that glue dry now. Let's have a look here. Right, I did a pocket here. There. Oh, you know what I've done this time round? Oh my goodness. I did the seams where I patched it together on the inside, but this time round, oh that's good actually, this time round I've put the plain one, but that's good actually. That saves, that looks different then from the other one. Can you see I put the seam, and the seams have gone on the inside, and this one is the plain side. Oh, isn't that funny how I did that's different? But now I'm not sure whether I want to put the pocket on this side, or I want to put the pocket, oh no, it's that side, or I want to put the pocket on this side. I think I'm going to put the pocket here, and that'll keep those, oh no I won't, because when I put the tag in it's going to catch on these. So I'm going to leave that for the time being and decide what, in actual fact I'm going to do this different. I'm going to put the pocket on here because I quite like that. There. Oh no, I'm still not made my mind up. No, I'm going to put the pocket on here. So just keep that as a fabric flip for the moment until all that dries, and then I'll decide what to do with that. But this now is too big. So if I just get my scissors, I'm going to cut along here and pull it there. And I do like all my edges to be frayed. Always have done. I like shabby chic, and it doesn't take long to fray them. There you go. Weave. There we go. Weave. So that's going to go in there as a pocket as well. And do you know what I'm going to do? I would have stitched that in, but because I'm actually going to glue it now. And then we'll have a tag. I'm looking forward to finishing off this journal. There are so many little bits to go in here. I'm looking forward to putting the typewriter in here as well. Rach has done lots of pieces. Right. There you go. Nice. Let me get a piece of craft sheet and just there you go. Now I'm going to leave that to dry, and then I'll come back because I've got tags to put in there. Because I'm not sure how long the video is by the time I upload it, I can't see how long it is. I'm just going to finish off my tag here. I like to just put some cotton around the top of the tag, the fabric, and then go around it a few times so that it looks neat, and then come back up with the needle and cotton and tie it off up there. There you go. And then just come through again like that. There. And then just snip. Right. I'm happy with that. That's going to go in there like that. I'm probably going to put something on there. Let's see, look, fiddling again. These, oh, I know what I've got. I've got some, oh, there's a lovely one. I love that. These are in the DigiKits, and these are the postage stamps. So I've printed the postage stamps onto sticky back paper, and what I do is on the back, if I use sticky back paper, I'll put SB on the back, because then because it just looks like a normal piece of paper otherwise. But this reminds me that it's sticky back. Well, I'm going to put my little Santa post there, stamp there. Isn't that lovely? And what I'll probably do is I'll finish off here. I'm going to put I have more fabric here that's left over, and especially this one. I love this one as well. I'm probably going to make a pocket with that, and then again I'll stick it on there as well, or I might use the green, I'm not sure yet. And this here, that's all dried now, so there's my fabric patch there. I'm going to make a pocket here, but not sure what the pocket's going to be, and I'm not sure what I'm going to put on that side. But that's how I made the fabric. And these, I'm going to colour these in a bit more as well, so they're more defined. But there you go. That is how I made my fabric flip. Hope you enjoyed that, and I can't wait to go across to Angela and see what Angela's done. As I said, really sorry about all the faffing, because it's a long time since I've done a video, and I'm quite happy though. But until it loads and I see it all together, I'm not sure how I'm going to like it. Anyway, I'll leave this with you, and then I will come back through the course of the month and finish the whole journal. Okay, ladies, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it, as I said, and I'll speak to you soon.